take a page out of Sean Porter's book. Spence is having his way. I got him 3 rounds to 0 going out.
Any rounds going to Danny so far?
Not now. Like I said, Spence is controlling. Danny Garcia is just moving around. He's trying to find a way to counterpunch.
Body and then the head.
To answer your question, it's hard to ever argue with Errol Spence that is really pressing the action here, that's taking the fight to Garcia.
To get in there close.
Oh, right, he understands what he's looking at right now.
Yeah, jab, and Danny boxing against a guy that's a great jabber. Plus, what he to do is really come back with the punches like his father was saying. Don't give him those free shots.
That jab is long, it's strong, it's snappy. There it is right there, bouncing off the head of Danny Garcia. Number 1 in the welterweight division in punches per round. Punches landed, also number 1 in a star-studded division. But yet you see punches landed 43 to back. Excellent work rate by Errol Spence. Go to the corner of the champion.
Win rounds here.
He's so widely in favor of Errol Spence, even against Sean Porter, where Porter was throwing bombs. Garcia is in this fight. Now, that doesn't mean everything.
I mean, you can see.
Shots, Joe, is what I'm saying. He's landing meaningful shots.
I know that, but I'm just saying, you can make an estimation by...
Close round, like against Sean Porter. Oh, that's a good, hard left hand on Garcia. I don't know if he's taking any rounds, and I think Spence is getting the better of it. But
the judges aren't privy to the punch stat numbers, so they have to actually move Spence. Because if you're a judge looking at this, it looks like Spence is winning round after 3, and he's just whistled one right back.
And there's 2 right there that just landed from Garcia. Lennox Bayless.
And I think great combination by Spence right there. Danny needs
5th round.
Yeah, we're in the 5th round. I can't believe this.
There is tension in this building as that we saw last September. Wow, right hand over the top by Garcia, but it missed.
Unless my eyes are deceiving me, I'd like to see that on the replay.
We'll take another.
He caught him. He did a little bit of a Texas two-step there near the rope.
And he's got the sweeping left hook as well. It's a natural punch by Danny Garcia.
The norm in an Errol Spence fight. Let's go back now round to Danny Garcia.
Garcia's doing it. And he's got to keep it up and really make an impression to make it emphatic that you win a round.
Errol Spence had said that, he wasn't looking to get the computer readout on Garcia in the early rounds, and it holds throughout the fight. Got a lot like Floyd Mayweather in his patience.
And Spence is just ripping these shots. He's putting everything behind it. He looks like he's just starting.
Yeah, Errol Spence wants to put him against the rope, but Danny Garcia is not standing for it.
Danny Garcia's eye is getting marked up, not closed just yet, but that.
He's doing what he normally does, which is block and count right back and gets everything back. So everything you touch him with, and Garcia trying to be doing more. I think he's got to hold his ground a little bit more and try to land some thudding hard shots. See if he can.
He has now outlanded Danny Garcia 76 to 52.
See, right now, they take advantage of that. Punch when Spence gives you the opportunity.
And a left-hand counter by Spence right away.
But Danny landed a good straight right.
Yeah, the changes here.
That's what makes this a great fight right now.
Let's go back to Sancho. I'm not some slave to CompuBox, like that's how you decide to fight.
I didn't.
I'm just saying 75. I'm just saying Spence really outlands his opponents.
Okay. He was very intimidated by Errol Spence, and he fought a very defensive fight.
Did him like 5-1 is what I'm saying. It's fact. Let's go to Larry Hazard. Larry, how do you have it?
Hey, look, guys. What Errol Spence is doing, if Danny hits Hinton, and that's what it's all about. If Danny can't get on top of
Spence throws a lot of punches around, and he's not stopping it.
Especially given the car accident, the year off, the shutdown, all of that, and he is relentless. And again, usually it gets more and more in his favor as the rounds go on.
Right on point, and it's what the judges are seeing. He was a judge, he was a commissioner, he's done it.
You good?
Heads clashed there. Tom Taylor taking a good long look at both fighters, no cut. And it could be a clear points win, but we don't know just yet. Garcia throwing caution to the winds and coming in.
Yeah, this is where he should be doing some Angel's voice in the corner. He knows he doesn't like what he's seeing here, and something else is going to change.
In the final seconds of that round, we're through. Now we're through 7. One from his Ferrari. He has outlanded Danny Garcia 92 to 6 work rate as well. Garcia in the fight, but it appears he's being outboxed by Errol Spence.
Well, Errol Spence, he's really applying the pressure in this round in particular. He's going to have to do more.
Errol Spence looks like he's trying to get close to Danny Garcia to throw some.
I don't know why he isn't letting his hands go a little bit more, because Errol's right there.
Well, it's just not as the fighters, but that's not Danny Garcia's game.
Yeah, but Danny Garcia is waiting for Errol to he needs to create some openings for himself.
Spence is just too smart. I mean, that's definitely if he's 100%. And Spence looks 100%. Look at that jab. Physically tough. Spence, though, has made guys quit in the ring.
Yeah, loves.
Shot as he exited. You can see that left eye for Danny Garcia starting to close up a little bit.
And they come out of a clinch and go back. Errol Spence is the one that's.
If Danny is going to stay stationary and not throw, Spence will just take over. He'll just smell
at you. Mentally, you just go into a defensive mode, and Danny's right into that defensive mode.
Angel Garcia's got to be really sweating it in the corner right now. It was caused by legal punch, the cut's not caused by a headbutt, basically.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. Derek, are you liking what you're seeing from Errol so far?
I am liking what I'm seeing. The lucky shot, but just got to stay composed and stay focused.
Is there anything Danny's giving you?
The fight, the jab was the key to everything, and just keep popping with the jab. Listen.
On the wane for the first time, where the energy level just seemed.
Yeah, he was to do things that are not happening for him that he wants to happen. Obviously he wants to catch Errol.
And Spence is just relentless. Just such a good work rate.
Errol Spence has set it out because he's really a very dangerous guy in front of him, and he's landed a lot of punches on him.
Good combination there by Garcia. Able to land with at least one right hand, and Spence right back to work.
If I were Errol Spence and I were in his corner, and I think Derek James told him, knockout. I mean.
Right, I tell you what, capable of it.
Yeah, I mean, I was especially from the Mikey Garcia fight, where he looked back at the fight and said, "Hey, maybe
quarter that 11th and 12th round, he put the pedal to the metal. I mean, he got after it. He knocked.
The prize is the first one to knock out Sean Porter. That's what he was going.
And so far, it has been a marvelous performance for the welterweight champion. Brooke, he's already throwing jabs, saying this is what he's got to do. This is what I would do. Really booing me? Danny beaten down, and a lot of the starch has come out of the challenger. Let's go back to Jordan.
Well, I think Danny needs to pick it up a little bit. He's not. I mean, he don't have to do that. Just hit him wherever you catch him.
Are you worried about the eye?
No, yeah, the eye's okay.
The counter puncher, and he's waiting for that opportunity. But sometimes you got to make that opportunity happen.
Yeah, look, Errol isn't going to sit there, and take a picture after he lands on you.
Energy left. He hasn't taken a lot of punches in this fight, and I just think he should be give him any chance to get momentum going.
When you're just breaking him down, right? And his only shot is to.
Angel's very disappointed right now. He knows it's been a difficult fight. Errol Spence is really as much as he had, but if Danny wants to do anything, he's got to land.